Happy Book Talk Tuesday on this Wednesday morning. I don't know how I lost track of time yesterday, but I did. So, today I would like to talk to you about survival books. I love books about survival because they just have lots of suspense, there's lots of adventure, there's lots of mystery, and they just make me like I can't stop reading them because I just have to know what happens to these main characters. So this book, Flooded, we got this year. It's a newer book for us, and I haven't read it yet, but I am going to read it this summer. It takes place in the 1800s, and it is based on a true story that happened here in the United States about one of the like deadliest disasters in our country's history, and I've never even heard of this. So in Pennsylvania, in the late 1800s, there was an island that it was a man-made created island, and people kept saying, you need to really be careful out there because there's a dam that's holding the water back from that island and it probably needs to be repaired. And the people that were running the island would just, disregarded that. And then the dam broke. And this story is about 6 kids who found themselves on the island after it was completely flooded and they were the only ones left on the island. So I cannot wait to read that one. Canyon's Edge is by Dusty Bowling. I will read anything Dusty Bowling writes because she is amazing. She wrote Mysterious Insignificant Events in the Life of a Cactus, and then there's another one that comes after that. She has a new one out, Across the Desert, that is fantastic. She's amazing. 24 Hours to Nowhere. You should read these books. Anyway, Canyon's Edge is about a girl who her mom, it's the 1 year anniversary of her mom's death, and her mom died in an awful, awful way. And so her dad, and it's her birthday. It's this girl's birthday. So her dad thinks to take her mind off of, the 1 year anniversary and her birthday. It's just not happy thoughts. They're going to go explore and they're going to take a trip to the canyon. Well, they get separated. And so she ends up in the canyon by herself with, no one's out there. And this is not a place, the desert is not a place you want to be by yourself. So that is really, really fantastic. Deep Water is about a girl whose dad is a guide for scuba divers. And so she also helps with this. And so they were taking 2 people out one day to do a dive, even though her dad thought, the weather, I don't know that the weather's that great. Maybe we shouldn't go, but these people were paying a lot of money and they were very insistent. So they went out. Dad stayed in the boat. The girl took the 2 people out, and then dad never, they got disconnected. They got disconnected from the boat, and their dad never came looking for them. So now they are in the middle of the ocean, and they don't know where their dad is. No one really knows where they are. No one knows where they are. And it is a really, really suspenseful story of what happens while they are out there in the deep water. This is a classic, Island of the Blue Dolphins. I read this when I was probably in, I don't know, 4th or 5th grade. I can't remember. This is about an island where Indians once inhabited, but they all left, and this one girl was left behind. And so she is there surviving by herself on an island, and she's been there since she was very, very young. I cannot imagine. I just need people to talk to. All right, and of course, Hatchet. If you go to Wilkerson, then you know that our author that was here talked about Hatchet. Dan Gemeinhardt, he was talking about Hatchet and what a great book it is. This is an amazing survival story. So I have 2 of them, and they are different covers because different publishers print different covers on the book. It is the exact same book on the inside, exact same words. The only thing that's different is the cover, and the name on the inside of the book will have a different publisher because it's published by somebody else. So they're both the same, so it doesn't matter which one you get. There are, I think, 5 different stories in the Brian saga. There's Brian is the main character of this book. So there are about 5. Brian's Return, Brian's Winter, the river. There are several. So those are just a few. There's one that we don't have, The Lovely and the Lost. That's another one that was on the Lone Star list a few years ago that was another unbelievable survival story. So if you are looking for a good survival story, I will put together a sign to keep in the library so that you can quick access some of them. But in the meantime, these will be on top of the shelf so you can come in and grab them. I hope you saw something that you want to pick up. I'm telling you, these will not let you down. These are great, great stories. Have a great day. Go read lots of books.